Hey everyone, this is Jeff, or you can call me YoJay for short. It's a brand new day on the Woodyville server. And if you've been keeping up with my videos, you may have seen the last one I released. It was the tour of my old base on version 2, Woodyville version 2. And so I thought I'd start this series with a tour of my new base here on Woodyville version 3. I have some time off in the next week or two, and I thought I'd take some time and do some videoing, maybe even do some streaming after this. So we'll see how it all goes. The problem with having time off is everybody is home, and so if you hear some noise in the background, don't get worried. It's not aliens. It's actually my family. And whoop, I fell down the hole. Anyway, I'm going to give you a quick tour of things. If you haven't seen it already, if you know me, you probably are part of the server anyway. But if you don't know about Woodyville as a server, I'll put the information down in the box down below, description, and also just the website and some information about how to join this open, free public server. So great server, great people on it if you haven't been on before, and if you have, that's old news for you. So anyway, let's begin with the tour. Well, this here is my jungle base. I chose this biome to build my base. Those of you who don't know, I like to build in a biome and try to keep the biome as much as intact as possible. When I first started, it was when the server just opened up and I didn't have any neighbors, but as you can tell, the jungle is a popular place to be. So we have a bunch of people who are moving in, but that's okay. That's why you have servers, so you get to play with other people. Not much going on up here. I may put some furniture and stuff in here eventually, but I don't come up here too much anymore because I have a storage room downstairs, which we will go see. And for some reason, my beacon, there it is. My beacon, it wasn't working. Now it is. For some reason I have to look down the steps to see it. But anywho, if we walk up here, you can see I built a creeper head over in that corner, and just kind of built my base to make it look like a tree, an oversized tree. So yeah, I know a lot of people like to flatten the area before they start to build, and that's fine too. This is just how I roll. This is how I like to do things. I like to keep things as natural as possible. I'm going to take a walk outside real quick. This beacon can get a little annoying, so I like to walk down off the center just a little bit when it turns to vines. If you do come on the server and you do find my base here, feel free to take a look around. I don't mind people coming by and checking things out. And if it inspires you to build some stuff, that's fine too. I hear a friend. I'm going to try to keep it in F1 mode as much as possible. I made these stairs going down, a little observation point here just for fun. And like I said, a creeper head. Also, that area over there where the weed is growing and the reeds and the cactus are, that's an open area. It hasn't been claimed. I have some signs there saying take what you need, but just replant. So if you're ever on the server and you need some food and you're just starting out, let me know, and we can get you over there and you can grow some of your own stuff. So why don't we go in this way? This takes us to the bottom of the base. And this is where I've decided to put all my storage. So there we go. So this is my storage area here. It's somewhat organized. I'm still working on the organization of it all. This is my alchemy station. And this is my enchanting station. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this area, but I got inspired to do these walls and the ceiling the way they are up here. And that big orange thing, you may ask, what is that? And I realized I probably should have came down the shaft this way, but here, let's see if we can do this. We're going to pretend we started up here. So pretend we started up in the base and we came down. See? Oh, here we go. Let's look downstairs. So I'm going to go forward a little bit. and stop right here. And I try to do some pixel art. This is my first attempt. It's a snake, and he's looking at you from his lair as you're walking in, and he coils above your head. And I think I like it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's the best thing I've ever made, so yeah, I kind of like it. So this is the chest area, my storage area. And down here, one more level, you may hear the sheep, is every single color of sheep, of wool, is represented down here, plus wheat, pumpkins, everything else in here. The only animal I don't have is horses and ocelots. Don't have them. I have the pigs. I have never really killed them. I use the cows once in a while, but they're here if I need them. Now there is a limit to how many animals you can have in one area in Woodyville for lag issues. That probably makes sense to you all. It's 100 entities in one place. So when it comes to these sheep, there's about there's 10 sheep in each pen. There's 8 colors here. Only 8 colors, and I'll explain that in a minute. So that means there's 80 sheep plus this over here. These animals over here. So I'm keeping it under the 100 entity limit. But if we walk over here, I'm not sure how this is going to go with the recording. Push this button. It opens a secret door. Closes it. And I don't have my card over here. And I'm full up. So we're going to just walk it. I kind of gave away what we're going to see later in the episode. A little teaser. Over here, a little bit further away, I have another 80 sheep. The rest of the 8 colors represented 10 sheep per pen. And except here, one of these sheep glitched through, and the cyan and the light blue look a whole lot alike when they're on the sheep, and I don't know which one. It might be that one there. But there's 11 sheep in this pen, and there's only 9 sheep in this pen. But I'm not too worried. Not too fussed about it. But I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the rest of this this area. But under here, it's underwater. Here's some of my neighbors. Over there is my... well, I can't really see it, but up there is my creeper head that I made. So I'm going to go back. Boy, that's really loud. I might have to turn that down in post-production. Wow. Sorry about that. And it wasn't too glitchy. So one last thing I want to show you about this base before we continue. Let's see if I can hit that button. I can. Woohoo! If anybody wants a tutorial on how I made that door, we can do that at some other point. But I have another door like that up here. So not this side of the base where there's one torch on the wall, but this side of the base where there's 2 torches on the wall. If you stand right about here and look under this step, you'll see a button. Push the button, the door opens, and then it closes. So that's cool. I think it's cool if I do say so myself. I hurry up and get through before I die. And then there's another button here. And this is a little secret passageway. Not so secret now that I've recorded it, but I don't care. I've showed a lot of people. And this is a little dark, but you can work your way through here. Oh, that's back the way I came. There we go. Down, down, over, up, and then we're outside. And there's the creeper head. There's that open farm I was talking about. And there's some of my neighbors. So, I'm going to take a quick break. And when we get back, I'll show you another project I'm working on. And that's probably what I'll live stream here in a minute. So, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I have this new area that is another one of my bases, I guess you call it. And yes, you guessed it. It's a ocean temple. I've done some modifications to it, and this is probably where I'll do some time streaming later today. So hopefully you can catch the stream. But here I'll just show you. Just go in. So I left the top and the outside mostly as is. whoa. Let me go up just real quick. Yes, another beam going up through my stairway. Kind of silly, I know, but anyway. So this is the top ornamental place. And then I basically just cleared out everything. All the walls, all the floors. This was a floor that was in there already. But I cleared everything out. One of the other players, actually one of the other staff, gave me this. He'd already gone and got or somebody had. I don't know who had, but someone already got the gold blocks out of it, and it already killed the big guardians. And but that's okay, because I wanted to be able to get these lanterns and to get these materials as well. So one of the rules of this server is you can't have automatic grinders, mob grinders. Hoppers don't work. They disabled them on the server, so you can't just have something that runs while you're AFK. It lags out the server, and there's only a few spots for players to play anyway. So if you're going to set up a spawner, the rule is the mobs have to have a fighting chance. So you have to be able to fight them. And I do have a skeleton spawner I can show you a little later, perhaps, that fits all those criteria. And anybody can use that too, if you can find it, if you can get to it. It's all yours to get to. So what I'm trying to do is set up this temple in a way that you can come in and fight the guardians and get XP and get raw fish and some of the crystals and all that too. What I might do is this front porch area. See if I can break through. Front porch area will be for like the hardcore people who want to like fully immerse themselves in the area. Where did I put that? Number 8. There we go. And then these areas are for those who don't want to fight all the water and everything. So you can just jump up and so you can breathe, but you can still fight the mobs. And if you want to wait till they fall out, sometimes they fall out, and come out here, you can do that too. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might put one of these over on the other side too, and then you can work on one side as they spawn on this side. We'll see. Anyway, let me show you one other thing, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay, we're back, and I just want to do one quick tour, and then we'll be finished. I wanted to show the spawner that I found. This is a skeleton spawner, and I'm going to go back into F1 mode so we can see what we're doing here. And like I said, this would be considered a legit spawner on this server, and for the reasons that I gave before. I have a looting 3 sword and smite 4, so that's always helpful for situations like this. And also, I put up another beacon, regeneration and resistance, so this gives me some more resistance on my armor. So if you were to find this spawner and you wanted to use it, it is protected, but you can still push the buttons and things to get it to work. By all means, come by and check it out. So if you come to this spawner, over here there's a button. Oops, where'd it go? Up here. So you push the button, and it opens this door here. And you come in and you hit this button, and it closes that door there. So here, that's a 9x9 room. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. Fully furnished. You see my protection stone above, and a pressure plate right here. So the trick is you step on the pressure plate, and then you jump off. A little bit of lag, and you pick up your XP and the drops. And sometimes you have to sit and wait just a few minutes, or not even a few minutes, a few seconds, and let the games begin. Oh, there you go. And you run around and get the drops. The only thing you have to be careful of is sometimes a skeleton will either jump up here and shut the lights off, or they will spawn up above it and land next to you. And so when you jump off, the lights will stay off, and you have to come over here in the dark and try to kill that skeleton who's up on the pressure plate. But you know, that's part of the battle, part of the challenge of the whole thing. And sometimes you gotta make sure the skeletons don't shoot each other, because that way you don't get the drops or the XP. So that's all I have time for today. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, this little tour I gave. Hopefully we'll be doing more videos in the near future. I'm not sure about the Fam Jam coming on. I do have some news about that, which I'll share in a later episode. Just things are changing and people are going different directions, and so the Fam Jam, if we ever end up doing Mom Hates Minecraft again, it'll look a little different than it does now. But anywho, I will be here hopefully more often, and hopefully we will see you here too. So if I don't see you sooner, I will see you later. Have a great day.